They got this shit knocking low. They got this shit knocking low.
Good morning. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Welcome to New Music Monday, brought to you by the No Sleep Pod and the No Sleep Boys Entertainment. I am your host this morning for another beautiful week in Zamunda, Shiki, and my co-host
L-Dos
with the Mizzos. Let's get into it.
We got some stuff here.
Yeah, so like I was saying, let's get into it. We normally start.
We're not taking Fuck you, cuz.
You missed. So as I was saying, while I was running my show, as I'm the showrunner here, I was saying, let's get into it. We normally start our week off with a shot. Here in my cup is our shot of the week before we get to our singles for the sleepers. I'm gonna take my shot by myself. The impatient dose.
Hold up, hold.
Already taking his shot.
Nah, I'm not that guy. It's my fault. No sleepers. Dose is a man that, I take accountability for my actions. So don't hold shit against me. I'm about to take another shot.
Yeah, just throw the rest in my. This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way. Now I'm definitely not taking all this at once though. Pause. Not gonna start the show off like that, my man.
That's what she said.
That's what we not gonna stop. Up to it, down to it. Fuck those that don't do it.
Drink,
we
motherfucker.
do it because we used to it.
Oh yeah.
Drink, motherfucker, drink.
Shit. God damn, man.
He been out in PA and the counties for too long. And
Here we go.
Woo! Ric Flair, nigga. All right, so starting off the week with our singles for the sleepers, some joints that dropped for us this weekend that we think you should get into. Got a couple joints today. We're going to start with Words
be hard, cuz.
Hey, yo.
Words be hard.
Runway, Richey, Fetty Wap, Don't You Know.
Don't you know?
That's this shit. Well, one of these guys is my guy. Other guy is your guy.
Yes.
Tell me how you feel about the single.
Hey, man, I to be honest, when I first heard the single, I had no idea who the hell Runway Richey was. But I am a fan now. Definitely, we'll check out more music from him. Fetty Wap showed up in Fetty Wap fashion. I think.
Yeah, babe.
Before the pod, me and you were talking, and honestly, the song is very. I love the production. The lyrics were dope, and I would say that Fetty definitely provided like the cherry on top. Pause. Because I think the record was already decent without him, and Fetty just added that Fetty fashion to it. Gave it some star power. Definitely mission accomplished from a collaboration / cross-pollination perspective.
You and the cross-pollination.
But yeah, nah, man. Definitely a thumbs up for me. Z's up. Definitely check that out.
Word. Same. It's a singles for the sleepers because it needs to be. Joint fire. The whole thing is extra P. It got, you feel me? It's just
it's smooth.
It's smooth as fuck. Super smooth. But yeah. What else we got for you this week? I'm trying to think. You didn't drop it in the singles for the sleepers yet?
No, I didn't. It's typically something that we want to premiere to our people. So,
you be dropping shit in the shit.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, but
trying to switch things up a little bit. You see, I got on the No Sleep Pod merch. We gotta make sure we bring attention to that.
Tell them about the merch, cuz.
Hey, look, guys, I tried on this merch, and I'm gonna tell you, it's extra
I
crispy, right? And in the words of my brother Shiki, it's extra P. See this hat? This hat is extra P.
Definitely pushing P. You can't say it like that, though.
Extra
That's not
P, shorty.
It's not pushing P.
Extra
Like
P,
that.
shorty. I'm pushing P and D on these bitches. You know what I'm saying? Look, get your merch, right? This T, it fit the perfection, right? Right? It hug in the right areas where you needed to hug. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a nice oversized tee fit. You know what I'm saying? Quality fabric,
Quality
embroidered stitching. You know,
Shit
in the
ain't
hat,
going
we
nowhere.
ain't going no little
Ain't
cheap
about to fade.
silk screen type shit. You know what I'm saying? And bro,
Yeah.
if it wasn't so warm outside, I'd throw on a windbreaker. But you know, Shiki, are you having a hard
I
time?
am. I don't know where the fuck.
Uncle Shiki?
You got it written down
It's
somewhere?
called Face Card. You can
Face
finish the
card.
rest.
There you go.
Wait, so I like the song, bro.
Yeah,
Who was it by and all
You
that?
tell me. I didn't.
Hey, the
it's-
next
look,
song that we'll be spotlighting
Jesus,
tonight.
I don't know what happened to
It's
my notes.
entitled
Cuz. I don't
Face
know.
Card. And this song is by Skilla
There
Baby
you go.
featuring Chris Brown
All that shit.
and Bryson Tiller.
Uh-huh.
I thought this was Shiki show, but
It is.
He talking all
Nigga,
this shit
I don't
to
know
me.
where the fuck my notes is
Nigga,
going.
old ass Uncle Shiki need to get a
I
new
am
phone.
having an Uncle Shiki moment.
Look, Shiki.
There it is.
You my nigga, bro.
All right.
You already know.
But anywho, man, it's a
You
three.
my nigga, but you definitely on some unk shit tonight, bro.
Yeah, I should be unking, bro. Should
You know
be
how
unking.
niggas used to say back in the day, yo, like you would lose your head if it wasn't attached to your fucking neck. Like I
know,
just don't
I'm
understand
that bad,
how the
but-
fuck you in here and you don't even got.
Well, I
shit.
couldn't find mine. I was going on.
I ain't going to give you shit because you give me shit on no sleep all the
That's
fucking time about my reading,
That's
and nigga,
fine.
you ain't organized. I'm tired of this shit. Get your shit together.
Are you finished? All right, cool.
Words be
So,
hard, cuz.
the-
And notes.
The track is a three-headed monster. Three powerhouses. I would love to hear an album from these niggas, but it's definitely a song for the summer. It's definitely Bryson Tiller. It also makes you real. We was having this conversation prior to that Chris Brown really sparked that wave off that you got. Not to say a lot of Chris Brown clones, but you can hear the Chris Brown in everybody else and shit with the Brysons and everybody else. They hit you with the slight auto tune, but not the Chris Brown of it all. But I love the song. I think it's a hit for real. The ladies definitely gonna love it. The niggas gonna love it.
I would agree with you, Shiki. I think that like Bryson Tiller has like the glow right now. You
And
know,
he got
no
the
pun
pen.
intended. Like
Pen.
like Bruce Leroy, he got the glow. You know what I'm saying? Like anything he touch starts to illuminate, right? And I think that
Him and Breezy.
this track is crazy, right? Skilla Baby, just a nigga that's been
Also on a that's what I'm saying. It's a
that's,
three-headed monster.
a hood nigga, but also can show his love to the ladies and make songs that's geared to the ladies, woman empowerment. I just love how he's able to brand
He
himself.
heavy on the woman empowerment.
He brands himself on being a ladies' man, but he doesn't make it just all toxic energy. Which, don't get me wrong, I love my toxic music, right? But
It has its place.
I think that he does a great job of bringing it back, reeling it in, talking about, girl, you look so good, you deserve to get, you know what I'm saying? Like, he on that type shit, you know what I'm saying? So, I fuck with Skilla. Skilla always been my nigga, right? And then Chris Brown and Bryson Tiller, bro, that's like, it's pause, the three of them monster, pause, major pause, you know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas definitely did their thing on this track, and I would highly recommend it. Definitely check it out, guys.
Facts. That's it. Those are the singles for the sleepers this week.
Okay.
We listened to some other tracks. Wasn't really worth putting y'all on.
Nah.
So
Look, number one, with the No Sleep Pod, we not gonna waste y'all time, right? Everything that we bring to this pod, right now, if it is something that we give some thumbs down, it's a reason
we
why.
came to do a review.
We're gonna do a review. We're gonna give
But
you
the
a
singles, we
in-depth-
just trying to put you on.
Yeah, we're gonna put you on. If it's not worth our time, we not gonna speak about it. So
But with that being said, moving right along.
yes, sir.
Um,
In the words of Dose.
In the words of Dose, let's
sir.
get into these albums that
I
dropped, my
cannot
boy.
wait, nigga.
Man, it was
Bro, and I will tell y'all up front before we even start. I ain't trying to take over your
Go
show
ahead.
and shit. But I've done my thorough research. I've been researching these albums. I would say each of these albums I listened to 6+ times. So I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
a lot of plus time.
Trust my opinion. Trust the in-depth research that I've done. I'll break that down when we get into it. But Shiki, do your thing.
All right. Let's throw the alley oop to Dose.
Okay.
Cause you're not gonna get too
give me
much.
the album.
You're not gonna get too much from this one on me, cause you already know. But it's your man's. Your man Key Glock dropped this weekend.
Yes.
Project X. Tell me about it, cuz.
I'm gonna give y'all my story, right? When it comes to Key Glock, I've always been a fan of Key Glock just because, man, I've been such a fan of Dolph, and with us losing him, rest in peace to Dolph, and it's gonna be rest in peace to Dolph. Man, look, till that shit backwards, bro. Like, I really have like a love for that nigga, right? Shut the fuck up. Listen, you my nigga, but shut the fuck up, right? So, right. Key Glock has always been a nigga. Like, that's all we really got left, right? That's his family. That's his blood. And I think he does a good job of bringing, like, that Dolph feel to his music. But I think the piece that's missing is just bars, right? I think that Dolph is a little better with the bars. But I think that Key Glock still brings that Dolph feeling. Let me finish saying what I got to say, right? Project X. When I first heard the name of the project, I was a little skeptical because the first song that he threw out was Loco. When I first heard Loco, I was kind of like, all right, cool. I saw this video where it was a bunch of ass, all this different shit going on. You know how I am, nigga. You know what they call me, Dosey.
Dosey what?
Dosey Assington and shit. Like I was ready to be dialed in when I saw the video, but I couldn't ignore the mediocreness when it came down to the song. So the local song didn't do it for me. I was like,
remind you of Project X?
This project gonna be trash, right? That's what I thought when I listened to it, right? So when I first listened to the project, I was a little biased with my ears going in. Mm-hmm. So I had to revisit it, right? So I made sure that I was at home. I had my volume at the proper
decibel.
Right? And I was able to hit a project with the way it was truly intended for us to absorb the content, and it changed my perspective, right? So the start, I think, of the project with the Manish song was a little mids, right? Manish was cool, but it didn't really give me what I needed. Now, from a contest perspective, it passed it.
Come on now.
Immediately,
is that even a question?
The beats is banging. Rest in peace to
Take Keith. It start with Take. That's why when you said that about Manish,
all over that
you said that about Manish,
right?
I figured you
all over
that
bitch. Immediately when I heard the project, rest in peace to Dolph, I missed that nigga, right? Because I felt a lot of Dolph in the lyrics that he was speaking, right? It reminds me of Dolph, but just less bars, but it's still bump. Key Glock is my nigga. I'm going to keep it real.
That's your man.
Shiki love his street hustler music. I love my money talk, flex on niggas, fucking these bitches, keep it smart. Beats be bouncing, easy to dance to.
Goddamn!
That's what Key Glock on. That's my shit, right? I think that nigga does a good job. You ain't gotta be listening to this shit. You just hear the beats and his voice and it's
that
just
nigga background music. That's called background music.
You gonna be in the car riding, right?
He's background music.
Yeah, bro. Subject matter was pretty consistent, right? That's where I would give a negative notch, right? If I had to give a negative, it was just like the same subject matter over and over again. No features throughout the project. I always give Glock credit for that. I think he does a good job of jumping on tracks on his own and making a full-fledged project. Fuck everybody else. He lock in. He makes like theme-based projects, but I think that his issue is it's too much fucking music, bro. Like, if you gonna make a theme-based project, just do a couple little tracks and get niggas out the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my issue. Not a whole lot of bars. Could have been shorter. Definitely had some skips. I may spin it back on a couple of the songs, right? My favorite song, y'all already know, Face Down. Put the face in the pillow, let me hit you from the back, right? My rating would be 3.5 Z's out of 5 Z's, right? 3.25. 3.25 is my rating. 3.25. And the reason why I wouldn't rate it, if he would have lessened the songs a bit, just kept it a little short, little EP, you know what I'm saying? It would have been perfect. but just trying to make this long, extended, you know what I'm saying, project.
So what I've been finding to be the regular,
I do fuck with Key Glock.
My regular feel has been shit has either been too short pause or too long pause.
Yeah.
It'd be like the projects I want to be the 15
like, yo,
tracks.
You already know, nigga.
8.
You already know.
And the ones I want to be 8 is 20.
Glock. Like from a YN perspective, that's my nigga. Like in the Take Keith shit, yo, I know he feeling it worse than we are. Because that nigga was honestly like the mastermind behind of a lot of his success. Like almost throughout this whole project. Take Keith fucked these niggas up. The whole project. And he fucked niggas up with a lot of these beats, bro. He really fucked niggas up. I don't know how Glock gonna look after all this, right? And that's just a little thing I'm gonna challenge. Like, I really am interested on what Glock's future's gonna look like without Take Keith. Because Take Keith was Memphis. Yo, his beats sound so Memphis, bro. Like you hear them beats and it's Memphis, nigga.
808s, bro.
And it's like, yo, where else is he gonna find that sound, right? And I took it back to the interview. Like, it was an interview recently, like before Take Keith died. They had asked Moneybagg Yo, who's also from Memphis, like, yo, who would be an artist you would lock in with until the end of time? And Moneybagg Yo said, yo, no doubt, nigga, like, Take Keith would be the nigga that I would do every record with. I don't give a fuck if I don't get a beat from no other producer. I need Take Keith. Rest in peace, bro, but I feel like Glock gonna feel that burn, bro, because he was the first nigga to really comment on Take Keith's death. And for me, it's like, hearing this project was just a reminder of
Take Keith's greatness.
Take Keith's greatness. And that's why I couldn't rate it really low. But I'm going to give it a 3.25, man. I think it's a good vibe. If y'all enjoy good, bumping. And I think the Project X theme was smart because a lot of the music felt like Project X, that movie. If y'all have not seen it, please check it out.
I'm about to say, it's
but it felt like a black version of Project X.
It's Project X theme, so it goes with the movie Project X. Even in the promo, they had the kid from Project X as a janitor, and he was in a promo.
And they launched similar to Drake. No offense, Iceman. He dropped videos for every project.
Why would I be offended?
Look, he didn't drop videos, but he dropped visualizers for every single song off the project.
But that's also the new way.
All of those visualizers are strip club videos with asses shaking, normal.
Because he's Key Glock.
Project X type of Key Glock type shit. But
so I feel the same way you feel about this for the most part.
Did you give it a higher review than me?
I did.
Wow.
And I gave
That's
it
interesting.
I gave it a 3.5, which isn't super higher, but
it's higher.
It is.
I'm gonna let you finish, but I got some questions.
And it was more of, like you said, to take Keith of it all. Glock is all. So we've had this conversation before, but I go into certain artist projects expecting certain shit. This album sounds like Key Glock. I didn't expect for Yo to get so.
I was surprised.
Let me say. I'm gonna say this.
Trash. I really thought it was going to be trash. I did because, bro, Loco didn't do it for me. But then once I heard Loco in compilation with all the other songs on the project, it sounded like it should be there. But just hearing Loco alone didn't bring me into his vision. You know what I'm saying?
So I came in expecting it to be Key Glock, and it was. And then, like I said, it starts off like you said, the way shit start. It start off in pure Key Glock fashion with Take Keith beat, it's banging, manage, go crazy.
Yeah, it did. But the bars were okay.
But all the bars are always just okay.
He don't really take.
So I don't listen. I listen to him for whip work. If I want background music while I'm doing shit and not paying attention to what a nigga saying,
he gonna get you.
A lot of time,
he's gonna get you home safely.
Exactly,
and that's the real shit.
That's Key Glock for me. So with that being said, my favorite songs though, Faded and Houston Flow, which are the two songs that go away from the normal Key Glock feel of the album.
I just don't see how you cannot like Face Down just based off the sample alone. Like the way on the last episode, like on the No Sleep Pod episode. Shut the fuck up.
I don't be overly ass.
Listen, yo. on the last No Sleep Pod episode, you said that pause. It's gonna be a major pause.
Hey,
but like what you do should be videotaped, right? And that song, you can't imagine you just thrashing the fuck out of a fat butt.
Are you imagining me thrashing?
No, pause. Not you,
that
nigga.
Sounds crazy.
Stop, yo. I'm talking about me. I'm saying if you hear the song, how your brain, me and you have done this podcast together because of the way we think. When I hear the song, I immediately imagine.
Think about me clapping.
Like, no. When I hear the song, look, when I hear the song, I immediately imagine like the fattest of ass, like just clapping it with the head down, like under here, like just getting it face down, ass up type
Fat
shit,
B
right?
Gilmore. I'm gonna get you a
stop.
shirt.
We ain't talking about no fat B. We talking about real fucking. I be fucking bitches, right?
Yeah, I know.
So listen. So that alone, like the song alone brings that vision. Like when I'm in the car, nigga, I be driving down the highway like this. Like I'm fucking somebody. Cause it make you feel like that, right?
That's how you be fucking.
No, shut up, yo. Listen, the song itself is just, it is a work of art, bro. That's why it's my favorite song. The production.
I'm gonna put work of art on the t-shirt.
The production, the message, the feel of the beat, just key Glock alone. And bro, the song just works, right? So for me, you, Mr. Oh, this shit should be on camera. It be a work of art. I be fucking the shit out of bitches. How you don't like Face Down? Like, nigga, the shit makes sense.
I didn't say I didn't.
The hook
like
is
Face
crazy.
Down.
The hook is
I didn't
bananas,
like
nigga.
Did you hear me say I didn't like it, or I told you my favorite songs were different songs?
What's your favorite song?
Houston
Flow and what else?
My favorite songs on the project are Faded and Houston Flow, which are the two songs that go against the theme and sound the most. Is where he slowed down.
That's why
super slowed down. Houston Flow, he really is different. It's a different sound. Everything else on the album sounds not saying exactly the same, but it could be one very long song. But that's the average Key Glock song. Like I said, is background music.
So this is how I encompass this whole thing, right? I think that if Key Glock was going to make a theme-based project, like something entitled Project X, he should have had less songs. If you're going to do it with more, yes. If he's going to do it with more songs, it should have been more versatile.
Like I said, I agree
subject
with you.
matter to the songs. I will agree with you. Faded, and then also Houston Flow were the only versatile tracks on there. Everything else about the same shit. Getting high.
And Houston Flow is almost chopped and screwed.
Ass shaking, normal Key Glock shit.
Yeah, so like I said, I agree with you.
For what he
just
do,
those two things are different. My favorite songs and my rating is a little bit higher just because it's exactly what I expected.
Yeah.
So yeah, but great background music.
I wouldn't say all that, but I would say that we are aligned in the rating system. But when it comes down to the quality of music, I wouldn't say background music, but I think it is a good theme-based project. If you're on your way to the club,
that's fine.
You're on the way to get you some cutty. You're on your way to the strip club. You're on your way to work. You know what I mean? Any scenario. Any type of nigga you want.
In the background, exactly.
It's whip work. 100%.
Moving
100% whip work.
Along.
100% whip work.
An album. This is an album to talk about. YG.
Mm-hmm. You starting that one because I started the last one. I want you to start it because I got to follow up.
I know
to get
who
a real
starts.
review. Go ahead.
I know who starts.
Don't look at me like
You
that.
just can't not be the host and shit.
I'm sorry.
YG.
My apologies.
YG, the Gentleman's
It's
Club.
rapper shit. You know, I'm a rapper, nigga.
The Gentleman's Club. Let's get into it. I shall start. As you said, you started the last one. The Gentleman's Club is it again. You know what month we're in is Men's Mental Health Month. And this album has a men's mental health theme to it. It opens with OMG featuring Pusha T. So let me say this. Let me start with this. I'm not a fan of YG as a rapper. YG is a great entertainer. YG has some hit singles. But in the majority of YG music that I've been a fan of, the features carry. And in this album, a lot of it, we'll get into it, the part that doesn't, but a lot of this is carried by production and feature. I think Pusha T on the opening, we talked about how important opening tracks are to albums. This track is fire. YG is okay. He holds his own on this track, and Pusha T murders the feature. I think Pusha T and JID or JID have the best 16s on the album. But they also are the best rappers on the album feature-wise, in general-wise. So there's that. Kudos. Sounds like Slim Shady. Sounds like, I don't know if they purposely copied the Eminem cadence on that one or not, but it gives you an Eminem feel. Also, Eminem's original albums also give you a West Coast feel because it's produced by Dr. Dre. So this album also is West Coast hip hop to the core. It feels like West Coast hip hop. It has West Coast hip hop sounds and vibes to a lot of it, which also kind of turns me off. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a lot of lyricists on the West Coast, but mainstream and people you know and not having to dig in the crates is way less rapping ass West Coast niggas than just gangbangers turn rapper. And I feel like YG is gangbanger turn rapper. I'm going to just keep it a bean with you. Like I said, but he also makes the hits. On the Low is his Whisper song featuring Tyler, the Creator, who also like we talked about Tyler in a past episode about lyrically, he gets better and better every time you hear him. He demolishes this feature. And then after that, we get into a lot of, it sounded really West Coast. He was trying to tell stories on a couple tracks with his subpar base. I ain't gonna say subpar. His very basic flow. YG has an extremely basic flow. Would you agree or no? Do you think his flow is complex or it's pretty basic, right? Basic. So he has a really basic West Coast flow. And he tells a few stories in the next couple tracks, which I'm like, all right, yo. And then we get to the track. Tiffany. I'ma steal a page. So I'm not gonna give away the whole song because you need to motherfucking hear this song.
Yeah, you gotta hear it.
But
if it's any song y'all listen to, please.
If you don't listen to shit else,
that's the only song.
Listen to Tiffany.
Nah, I ain't gonna say the only song.
It's not the only song.
Listen to that song.
Like I said, prior to this, he gave us like 2-3 songs of basic bar storytelling, which had some truth to it. Dosa get into where it came from and how it came. He's more into the everyday real life hip hop of it all when it comes to niggas' lives. But music wise, them tracks were basic bars that were kind of a struggle to get through. And then you get to Tiffany, which is a song about him being in the club, seeing a chick, taking a chick home. The chick wasn't a chick, it was a trans chick. More shit happens. The decisions are made. And before I get deeper into this, I cannot stop with not asking my man Dose, like you would say, the what would you do segment.
How you steal this shit
because I got you for this track.
Yo, that's a problem, yo.
What would you do?
Stealing my fucking scenario.
What would you do?
This is exactly what I got written down.
The person, I know you do. So I know you have feelings about what you would do.
Shit.
So in the like I said, in this track, it's a person named Chris goes to a club. He's partying, having a good time. He sees a bad bitch. He games her up, takes her home. Excuse me. Before he gets there, some shit ensues with somebody trying to cause a commotion. Excuse me, he don't know what's going on, so on and so forth. They drunk, she in the car, they drive to the crib, she drunk, she wake up at the crib. They get to the crib, they're about to get it on. Then the
Yeah,
girl,
and let's not forget he has dick out and everything. Go ahead, pause.
the girl he's with, fully sober. She wanted to be there. When before the shit gets hot, they start to taking clothes off and filling each other up and kissing. And then Chris is told by this woman that she is a trans woman. From that, he goes frantic. The beat changes.
Yes.
He pull out guns.
Yes.
He beat the bitch up.
Yes.
He contemplates on killing the bitch.
Crazy.
And then it kind of cuts off
Crazy.
with kind of leading you on to it. He may or may not have
Crazy.
shot her and killed her and buried the
Crazy.
body. My question to you, Dose, is what would you do?
Emotional intelligence, right? Number one, there's no one he can blame in that scenario other than himself, right? So for me, if I get in that scenario, I got my dick out, I'm out here about to raid, go to work, and shorty drop on me that she a dude, I ain't got nothing but to do other than take accountability, right? So at that
So it's your fault?
I'm a grown-ass man at 40
Are you
years
saying
old.
it's your fault? Or she should have told you prior?
She should have told me afterwards. Now, if I would have got already...
Afterwards or prior?
No, listen.
Before
if I
you
would
got
have
to the
already
crib.
gotten to the work and I started grabbing and I felt balls, pause, then that's on. Then maybe I'd be feeling a little different.
So you
But
don't think
based
she should
off
have
the
told you
scenario-
before you went home? Before you took her home, she shouldn't have told you?
I think those are some things that in today's climate that we live in, you gotta ask a little more questions yourself to find out what the fuck going on. Yeah.
So you don't think she should have offered up this information
Day
before
one,
you
in the
took her
beginning,
home?
In the beginning. In the beginning? I don't
That's
think-
not her responsibility to tell you before you take her home. That's the question.
All right, put it like this. Yes, it is in our hands to tell me before she get home, right? All right, put it like this. Would you respond in the same scenario that if a chick didn't tell you she was burning till you got to the room and then she told you she was burning? And I'm going to toss it back on you, Shiki. So if shorty burning, she don't tell you at the club she burning. Y'all get in the room when the instruments are about to come out of the packaging. And that's when she tell you she burning. You gonna kill a bitch and plant, excuse my language. You're gonna kill the person and then start planning a whole murder scheme around her.
I'm not-
based off of her not telling
So
you she had an STD.
I'm not planning a murder.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to murder somebody
that's,
over that.
that's what I'm saying.
But-
that's where we're going with the
But
conversation.
also,
That's the
it's
way the
not
song
my
went.
fault that you didn't tell me you had a STD.
A penis? I mean, oh my bad.
You shouldn't be out here trying to fuck me with an STD.
Yeah, yo, but all right, even in the song, right? And I'm gonna defend it a bit because even in the song, YG was ad-libbing the transgender individual,
Right.
and saying that, hey, like I really was feeling you, I was nervous, I didn't, like, look, in this scenario, right?
You're saying you can understand, you have empathy for why she didn't say.
I'm not saying, look, for me, I'm secure with who I am, right?
Right.
So for me, if I got that deep into a scenario with
You would've hit
somebody, no, I am strictly with JJ. I don't play, right?
Well, it could have used to have a dick and currently has a vagina.
I'm only dealing with women that were born women.
Okay,
right? That's
all right.
just who I am as a person. But if that person is transparent enough to share that with me in a scenario, I can't exert my anger at that person. That's just who I am as a person. I'm gonna be honest, yo.
Oh, I would have been pissed. I wouldn't have attempted murder, none of that.
Listen.
But you would have got out immediately.
I want to make sure you understand. Yeah, of course, nigga.
Immediately.
I cooked the
I'd have been pissed.
Nah, Shiki.
Pissed.
Shiki. How many episodes back I just told you I kicked the chick out for saying I had a dirty nose? You don't think I'm gonna kick a chick out because she said she had a dick between her legs? Nigga, she going too, just like the coke sniffing bitch. But what I'm saying
pissed,
is, no,
bro.
I hear you. Yes, of
I'm
course.
pissed.
Obviously, I'm not mad at nobody but myself. I'm not gonna be ready to kill
I'm mad
her.
at her, but I'm not gonna
or
kill her.
kill him or whatever.
I'm mad
like,
at
yo,
her.
at the end of the situation, right, I am going to handle it like an adult and then deal with my situation later, right? So for me, that's
What does that look like? So she says, Dose, Before I let you hit
No,
this
listen, this is how the track
bussy,
ended.
before
I'm
you
a
hit this bussy,
trans woman.
before
That's
you
what she
hit
said
this
that day.
bussy,
I'm a trans woman. Oh.
then what's next? What's the next move?
Then I'm going to immediately let her know what it is and that she
What
needs,
is it?
and that she needs to vacate the premises. Immediately.
My response is gonna be, I know you fucking lying. I'm gonna what if you don't get
Mine
the fuck?
would be Uber's on the way.
No.
You
What
can wait out.
if you led me to believe?
I'll pay. I send them home.
No.
Her, them, they.
I
send them home.
You immediately getting out my house. I don't care how you get home, ma'am. I don't care. No, you didn't care enough. You don't know how crazy I could have been. I could have been a nigga in the song. I could have beat your ass, had the strap, put you in the truck, and contemplated murder. You don't know I'm not that nigga. What's wrong with you?
That's a pride thing, though.
That's not a pride thing.
That's deception.
That is deception.
Okay, I got you.
What? You know that's deception, bro.
Yo, how many times we done got chicks to the room and the vagina smell like Lexington and Monk? Like, I mean, that's deception too.
Happened.
I mean, it happened to me plenty of times.
Yeah, you gotta make better choices.
Some funky vajayjays
That
did not disclose in the beginning that the vajayjays was funky.
Yeah, you gotta make better
So,
choices.
all right, yo, look. At the end of the day, bro, I get it. We live in a different world nowadays, so I take specific precautions, right? That wouldn't happen to me. But if it got that deep where we ended up all the way at the crib, and that was something that would happen, I would handle it like a man. And I would just let them know that, hey, I ain't with it. And I give them whatever money they is, take my L, send them home. And I never talk about it again. That's what it is.
Yeah, nobody would ever know it ever happened, and you would be out my door with the swiftness. I don't care what happens to you after that.
Gotcha.
After Tiffany, we go back to some killer features. G.I.D. killed Insecure. Like I said, this is a mental health based theme to this album. Insecure featuring G.I.D. and Ab Soul. Solo was cool. He did more of a like spoken word talk through your verse, but it was also introspective and got into how he felt. I don't know if you know about the Black Lip Bastard himself, but he spoke on it a little bit on
underrated,
there.
bro.
And so he touched on it.
That's one of my favorites.
But Jid absolutely demolished that verse, and then he closed out with two super men's mental health tracks, Midlife Crisis, where he really got into dealing with loss, relationships.
Called Mud Life Crisis, by the way. Not
Is it?
Mud Life Crisis.
Don't worry, I might have, I'm an old person.
It's featuring Buddy as well, but
Yeah.
I'll get into that later.
Yeah, that's fine. But like I was saying, it talks about dealing with loss, relationships, having control issues, which I've dealt with in life, just being the type of guy that I am. Just I like to have full control. So not having control over shit is a trigger for me. And I've had some dealings with that in life. So that kind of spoke to me.
LA Lakers had too.
And so the last couple tracks on there were definitely super mental health.
For those that know, me too since podcast.
I gave it, even with all that, a 3.75. And like I said, I think it was a step up from him.
I'm surprised.
The bars are still mediocre. He's really a gangbanger turned rapper. He's an entertainer more than a rapper. He's not a lyricist, and I knew that coming into it. But the theme carried, production carried, features carried, and he had some joints that was just different. You ain't never heard a joint like Tiffany before. So you got to give somebody credit when they've touched on something nobody's touched on, or at least I haven't heard before on wax. So originality, he gets points for that for me. But yeah, 3.75. How about you though?
Dun dun, dun. I'm gonna start out YG, my nigga, bro.
Yeah,
and it's funny because a lot of niggas that know me, they always give me shit. Like, how you like that nigga? Yeah,
because he can't rap.
I fuck with that nigga, right? To Shiki's point, he said the intro is not OMG. He has a song entitled Intro, where he actually does some rapping, right? And the theme, I think,
first track.
it's a tone setting thing. That intro was okay.
Yeah, it was mixed.
It kind of encompassed the feel, but it was okay, right? Oh my God, it's fucking dope. Pusha T killed that fucking feature, in my opinion, right? I love that fucking song. Kudos is another favorite of mine. I love the Eminem flow. I think it was intentional with the Kill You song by Marshall Mathers himself. I love the flip. I love the narration throughout the project. It was pretty dope. Like, honestly, on the Hitman song, I thought it was actually an excerpt from the video game, but it wasn't. It was actually like I think it was an AI-based thing. West Coast vibes throughout the project. I will agree with Shiki. Not many bars, but I do love the art of storytelling that I feel like he adopted on this project, which I think kind of took away from his lack of bars. Because when you tell stories and you do it in a clever way, people don't really dig too much in if the bars are clever or not. It's a story. Can you make it rhyme? Is it in depth? Is it realistic? And all of these stories were pretty realistic. And I'm going to be honest, bro. I've always been a fan of West Coast music, so I'm probably a little different. Simon Says is a standout song for me. It's got all of my faves on that song. We got Odell, Isaiah Foles. It's the Sasha Key beloved. Oh,
Mitch.
On the low, that song is fire. Tyler killed the feature. I will share the same sentiment. Hollywood is one of my songs as well, featuring my little nigga Shoreline Mafia. They kill that shit. That shit is a bop. That is my type of music. I love gang banging, bouncing
MIDI
ass
bars.
music, right?
Gang banging, bouncing ass MIDI bars.
This nigga just a hater, bro.
Mitch.
So with me liking gang banging, bouncing music, of course I was a fan of Gang Business as well. That was one of my songs I liked. I like how he tied in the Hitman and the Ready to Die. How he tied those two songs together. I Ain't Ready to Die was a tie back to the Hitman song, and I love how he did the whole flip with the double entendre with the No Biggie, I Ain't Ready to Die, right? That shit was pretty dope. The theme was well thought out. It feels like a gangster memoir. That's what it felt like to me. Very mature. Production is top notch throughout the entire project. Correct. Tiffany, crazy fucking song. Storytelling type of song. Very dramatic message. It progresses as the song goes along. No shot at YG. It sounds a little personal, but we ain't gonna get into that too much. But it's real, man. It's a pretty real song, and in the world we live in today, it's a real life scenario, right? Insecure. The song with YG, JID, Absol, definitely a dope song. My nigga Absol, it was good to hear from him. Although it was in more of like a poetic form, I loved, how he was able to contribute to that track. One of the things that stood out to me is that how, before he was on, he couldn't get the women that he wanted, and now that he's on, he still can't get the women.
All the same shit I done said already.
Exactly, and that shit is real. Relatable message in the music. I feel like it's a complete project. Not the most lyrical, but from a collaboration and a production standpoint, he killed this project, which is something to take your hat off to, right? So, like Shiki said, 3.75 is what he gave it. I think he closed the project out strong with the Mud Life Crisis, not Midlife Crisis, in the word of Brother Shiki, featuring Buddy, which Buddy, I'm also a fan of Buddy as well. He did his thing on this project. It was good to hear from him. I already ran back the project over 10 times. And my favorite song off the project is Hollywood, featuring Shoreline Mafia. Shout out to my niggas. And my rating is 4 Z's out of 5.
I seen that coming. All right. After hearing the echo for the last 15 minutes, Let's move on to the next
Hearing
album.
ass nigga, yo. I'm tired of this nigga, bro.
Let's move on to the next album. I think you'll like this one.
You probably gonna hate on
Dose.
I get to
or
start. I get to start something.
as we say, Mr. A Dose of R&B.
Yeah, who we starting with?
The only R&B project we're gonna review this week, and it is Chloe. She goes by one name now, just one singular name like Prince. Produced by Timbaland. He's the producer for all these tracks. Resurrection. Chloe Bailey or just Chloe Resurrection. Tell me how you feel, Dose.
Project starts out strong with Talking Dirty. Immediately captures my attention.
My favorite song on the track.
If I had
on
to
the album.
summarize the project, I would say peanut butter and jelly. I feel like Tim.
Hey, you gotta lay off the drugs, cuz niggas said peanut butter.
Number one, I hate that you would even insinuate that I partake in any type of drugs because I don't. Right? I had tequilas like you.
That's a drug, my boy.
Peanut butter and jelly. I feel like when I say peanut butter and jelly, it's like they both belong together because I feel like Timbaland, from a production standpoint, whenever you let me finish.
Oh, all right, go ahead.
Because I thought this was one mic.
Yeah, we have a conversation.
All of this shit about
you could have had a whole conversation. This ain't the no sleep pause, bro. We have a conversation here.
We can have conversations.
We have a conversation.
Brother Shiki.
Yeah,
we can have a conversation. Peanut butter and jelly, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to keep on going there. It sounds right. Like they belong together, right? Chloe really impressed me on this project as far as her range. The beats hit hard. Obviously, it's a Timbaland thing, man. Timbaland's still on his normal Timbo shit, right? I've been telling people be patient with Shorty, right?
Why?
And because I think that she gets a lot of criticism.
Why?
And that I told people, number one, I told people to be patient with her and that she was going to blossom, right? I feel like a lot of her energy and her hate that she gets from a music perspective comes from our women, black women. They're not a big fan of Chloe's music, right? And I will start this argument by saying that, men love her for obvious reasons, right? I would lie if I didn't say that I didn't think she was beautiful and that her body is tea, as they would say, and all of those things that go into it. She is a beautiful woman, right? And she got a body that go crazy, right? But when we talk about vocal ability, I think that she's always had the ability to take it to another notch. I just think that from a songwriting and a production perspective, it just wasn't there for her.
Is it the teen star of it all?
Now, right? Chloe does write. Chloe and her sister both write music, but I think that, when it comes down to like a lot of these songs, a lot of them are co-written by other people, and I think some of those co-writers just wasn't where they needed to be on their pen to give her.
No, I was saying, what do you think is the transition from teen Disney teen star to being adult, making adult music?
No, she tried to get a little edgy on a lot of these, like her recent projects.
Yeah, the last few years.
Collaborations that she's been doing, and it's funny because, and I'm going to bring this up, I was talking to, my ex-wife, my kid's mother, obviously she performed in Baltimore at the Afram.
Shout out to Afram.
Afram definitely did a thing, showed out right. I heard a lot of good things about the performance there. We actually got some footage here we're going to put on the pod. But when I talked to my ex-wife, she was like, yeah, I hope she come with something better because what she been putting out ain't it. And that's like, honestly, when I do my research and I dive down the rabbit hole, that's like the response that she gets from most black women, I'll be honest, right? She has a fan base of like, younger teeny bopper audience. They think she's okay. Obviously, men, they don't even care what she's saying. They just want to see her in the video, right? But for me, I'm going to be real with you. I've been dialed into her music for a while, and I'll be honest, I have been unimpressed. I think her music's been decent. I think the song she did with Gunna was probably one of my favorites with the flip on that sample that they did. Look, all right, cool. Y'all already know how you feel about Gunna. Look, bro, we talking about artistic music. It don't matter. They did a song together. It was cool. The flip was cool, right? The video was cool. but I think that this takes us to another level, right? Like I said, peanut butter and jelly. Timbaland needed her. She needed him. Resurrection was the perfect name for what I felt like this project should be named. I'm going to finish my piece out. I'm going to let you cook. Yes, he did need her. He needed the resurrection. Let me finish, bro. She's the future R&B, bro.
The future. All right, yo. All right, yo. You in the glaze, bro. I don't know what's been going on with you lately, my guy. The future of R&B, rhythm and blunt. Nah, you was tripping. Rocks and blunts. Nigga said the future of R&B. Do you hear yourself? Do you just be saying shit?
When I'm ready to get my mic back.
The future R&B. Yo,
Right.
fuck your little weak ass mic. I can't talk while I'm talking. I gotta get No, nigga, this ain't your podcast, nigga. We have conversations here. Niggas can talk. You got a whole script. You can get back to your points after I interject, nigga.
I love how you interject.
Nigga, the fuck? The fucking, you think you just gonna say the future R&B and brush right past it? You smoking rocks and blunts, nigga.
I promise you, yo.
The future R&B my ass.
You better not leave that fucking cup nowhere near me.
Future of R&B my ass.
Ever clean that bitch. Fuck it.
All right,
but now, like when I said the future of R&B, because I was going to finish with what I was going to say.
I don't want to hear
nothing. She is being groomed to replace Beyonce, and I'm 100%. She is groomed. She is being groomed.
I'm about to quit. I'm about to quit.
All right.
I'm about to walk off the set.
It's funny that you think this is
I'm going to walk off the set.
I'm going to tell you right now, you can walk off the set. But what I'm telling you is that this is something that's been put in motion probably when she was doing all that Disney shit you've been talking about. She has been groomed to take her space. Bro, all right, we ain't gonna go that deep into it, bro. We can talk about that another time.
Sure.
Like I said, I feel like this project definitely shows a range. I will definitely run this project back. My favorite song on the project is Main Attraction. If I had to rate it, I would give it a 4 out of 5 Z's. That's it, bro. She give it a shit.
I just feel like you be living to piss me off sometimes.
Yeah, I don't care that much about what the fuck you think. This is my thoughts.
My favorite song is Talking Dirty.
It's
the one. She talking dirty on that bitch. Talking you through it. Being on top. You know women hate being on top. Being on top, taking you to them places. There will be some breeding going on to that song this summer for sure. Other than that, it ain't a whole bunch for the niggas on here. This one of them albums for females. I don't really see niggas listening to this ever in life outside of the LGBTQ community and this nigga.
Crazy. This nigga is not here.
She can sing, but it's just... All right, people can sing and shit.
How many times do you listen to the project? That's a real question.
3 times. And nothing about it stands out to me. And it sounds like a female R&B album. It's not amazing. It doesn't leave me in awe. It's no songs in that joint that I want to bump, that I can bump just every day. Like I said,
theme-based, 13.
Talking Dirty, fucking... That one
30 minutes
puts you in that mood and shit.
It's 30 minutes long.
That's the joint you can play no matter male or female, with your girl, by yourself, so on and so forth. That's one of them ones. The rest of this is a woman's album. Niggas not gonna listen.
It's not true. I don't think you listen to. I don't think you listen to the project all the way through. Main Attraction is not a woman's song.
It has the Timbaland feel to it, because Timbaland produced it, so it's Timbo. It's not Timbo producing. What's the album that I told you is better than his most recent album? Yo from Maryland, but that guy, he know who I'm talking about. He think his last album was Michael Jackson. That guy. He is not that album produced by Timbaland. It's more on a Aaliyah wave. It got Aaliyah. It got 90s Timbaland feel to it. You feel me? So it give you all them beats, but and them chords and drum patterns from Aaliyah tracks and 2000s Jay-Z tracks and the Timbaland sound, but it doesn't elevate her to when he went Justin Timberlake, when he went oh my Lord, Jesus, I don't know what's the nigga from Maryland name, bro, that you said sound like Michael Jackson on the last album. He produced the album before that. Brent Fayez. He knew exactly what I was talking about.
Nigga, bro.
It don't take it to that Brent Fayez level, bro. When he did Brent. It don't take it to that Justin Timberlake level when he produced Justin Timberlake. It don't take you to the Aaliyah or Tweet level when he produced those albums. The Missy Elliott level.
I don't know what it
when
is
he
about
produced
Chloe,
them joints. But it's mids. It's mids. It's mids female music. So if you,
it's like nothing she can't do is enough. Nothing she can do is
it's
enough.
just she don't have nothing that stood out for me.
This project is fire, bro.
Project's a 3.5. Like I said, the women will love this album. It's just not for niggas. And that's all I got to say about that. So check out Talking Dirty. If you're a lady, I know you will love this album because she made
the project
songs for the
not
lady.
called Talking Dirty.
No, I'm talking about Talking Dirty is the song that's worth listening to.
That you want them to listen to.
So, like I said,
Gotcha.
Check out Talking Dirty. If everything else for the ladies, it's a 3.5 for me. Moving on.
I swear I hate this nigga.
Moving on.
I swear.
Let's see. We done went Gentlemen's Club. We done went Key Glock. We done went Chloe. Man.
We already. Never mind. Go ahead.
It is time. My favorite time.
Nap time for this. Sing me a lullaby out this bitch.
It's time to get into the albums for the sleepers, cuz one of my favorite, most slept on.
I wonder why.
My favorite new artist out of Detroit, out the D, pause, Boldy James. Trappers Alley 3, Hell or High Water. Let's get into it. I believe it's on me. So I shall start. After you gave me your Chloe dissertation, this is Boldy James at his finest when he produced by who?
Nicholas Kraven.
You already know. Boldy and Nick is like peanut butter and jelly. I don't know where I came up with that.
Fucking
I just out the blue. It came to me through osmosis. I've never heard that before ever. That's an original thought. But Boldy James and Nicholas Kraven is like peanut butter and jelly. They just go together.
On my soul.
On my soul. On for them. On the dead homies. On my dead. My nigga. Yes. Let's get into it, man. It's one of them ones for the concreters. You feel me? Mr. 227 himself. Mr. What else? You feel me? Yeah. Bars. Trap music. Soulful trap raps. Music for the hustlers, quality street music, all of the above. I mean, the soulful trap samples, man, is what Nicholas Kraven does. Let's see. It started with all the samples is fire, bro. Just listen to the album. It ain't one. It give you them early 2000s Kanye sample vibes. You feel me? Nothing but heat. Nothing but premium loops dug out of crates. The boy one of them ones. Powerhouse. The flips on Powerhouse, bro. So Chips and Grain's verses both are cool. Everybody on that trip flip the word power, but Boldy, I don't know if you've heard Boldy, James, you know my bro just different. Like he got a different vocabulary. He see things different, as well as you can tell he lived his raps all at the same time. So it's a different feel. The reason why he's my favorite out of Detroit, because he don't sound like all the other Detroit rappers. My favorite track on here is probably Death and Taxes. It's a little too short for me. If there was a knock on this joint, like I said, don't see if it'd be too short, too long, pause, and this one was too short. I could have used three or four more tracks, and it would have got a higher rating for me. But I'm gonna give it a 3.75 out of 5. Like I said, quality street hustler music. Don't sound like anybody else. Extremely original, soulful trap rap produced by Nicholas Kraven. Go ahead and get your hate on, Dose.
Good start with Summer's Eve. We previously talked about that single on Singles for the Sleepers, and I think I said I wasn't a real big fan of it.
No, you said you loved it. It was the best thing you ever heard.
I think I said I wasn't a big fan of it, but specifically, I'm not gonna lie, like I tell y'all, like I really, really, really listen to music, right? So this project, right? I've ran that back 10 plus times as well, just because I really want to get like a real good digestion of the music. And when I heard it, probably on like the 6th time, some bars started to connect for me. And one thing that stood out for me that I want to say on air, my so-called friends be the ones that plot on me the most. Nigga, that shit touched my heart and my soul, because I'm dealing with that shit right now.
Talking lived experiences.
He definitely spitting on this motherfucker. Production is out of control. I will agree with him about the peanut butter and jelly. I think I said on the last episode, Nicholas Kraven and Boldy James, they just sound right together. A lot of soul samples. I like the false accusation. That sample just continues to play in my head, and the flow on that joint is crazy.
Okay.
A dope sample on Grinding My Gears. I love the way he closed it out with Death and Taxes. It's not my favorite song, but it's a strong song. I will run it back. Only a couple of songs I wasn't a big fan of. I do see why Griselda signed them, because you know he does bring a refreshing feel. You know, we got Benny, Conway coming with their thing, West Side, you know, sliding in, what he do sometimes. But Boldy, that nigga is definitely like. I understand why, right? Definitely a fan. He will be on my radar going forward. Any music he drop going forward, I will tell y'all first. I will be listening to it after listening to this project.
Would you look at that?
And, you know, contrary to popular belief, I can't stand this nigga, but I'm glad he did put this project on my radar. My favorite song on the project is Beautiful Snow. Oh, my God, bro. It's just such a work of art, bro. Just that fucking sample featuring Chips. Oh my God. My rating is 3.75, just like Shiki. So that's my rating.
You don't say. Huh. Well,
it is quality street music. Very much so.
Well, what do you know? What do you know?
And he in that to say boom, 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 boom.
See this I'm about to get him.
Nigga killed that shit.
All right, y'all. All right. And with that,
I like it.
Like, comment, and subscribe to the No Sleep Pod page, the New Music Monday, to the bottom merch. We got hats, shirts, pullovers. Comment, share, all that other shit. Peace. Love, we out.
Think I this shit knockin' low. Think I this shit knockin' low.